What is up, guys? Andrew here once again. So I've now hired a VA to help me with my listings, to basically help me list more faster, drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace, list more so I can, basically I haven't listed as much as I've wanted to because I just haven't really had time. I've got quite a few other things going on, and so I needed some help. So I've got one of my old listers for eBay dropshipping. I got her, and now she's now listing for me on Facebook Marketplace, which is great. So subscribe to my channel as always if you haven't yet. If you really want to make money online, I would highly recommend you do that so you don't miss my videos. And also please support the channel by giving me a little like and even a comment of whatever. Send some love in the comments, guys. So yes, I've got my virtual assistant. Really, I wanted to hire her straight away as soon as I started. But the reason I didn't was because at that point I hadn't figured out the best way to make money yet. I didn't really know what to teach her yet, essentially. eBay, I got that sussed. Facebook Marketplace is quite different. So eBay, you can basically just snipe other people, find out what other eBay you can find out what other eBay dropshippers are selling, and essentially sell the same. Facebook Marketplace, although I have been able to find maybe not quite easily, but fairly easily, I found other people in the UK drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace, and there's a part of me that thought, I could just steal all their listings. But then, the thing is about this platform is that you can't see even how many views they've got, and you definitely can't see how many they've sold. So there's kind of no point taking these people's items because I don't know if they've sold or not. I reckon that I can just come up with my strategy and nail that and just do that solid. And so that's essentially what I've been doing. So yeah, I made some training videos for my VA a few days ago. Essentially what I want in the description, what I want in the title, how I want the pictures to be, and of course how to go about finding items, So currently what I'm doing, the instructions I've given her is to go onto Amazon UK, and basically find this particular category and items that are in this category to list those, because I found that those ones have so far given me the most sales as well as the most views and just the most messages. So 2 nights ago she had her first listing sesh. I think she listed like 10 or 12 items. I checked the next day. I have no idea, so she's in Philippines, I'm in Mexico, I sell in the UK. The time difference, I've got no idea what's going on with that. So I checked the listings the day after. I think it was the day after. It might have been 5 hours later, it might have been 12 or 15. I've got no clue. I don't know how that messes with my head. But so her items, her items, they definitely hadn't received any messages yet, and they hadn't received any views either, which is quite surprising. That's not a good sign that there's any views. So I had a little look, and basically told her some ways to improve. So a couple ways was with the pictures. So let's say, for example, I want to sell these little chairs on Facebook Marketplace. The best way, really, it seems, in terms of the picture, not the second, third, fourth picture, but the first picture that people see when they're scrolling, is to have a picture that is basically, it's like out of the box, looks like it's in a house or in a garden or whatever in this example. And yeah, it's basically out of the box kind of thing. If it's got if it's like a stock photo with like a white background, completely white, and only see a chair or whatever, like on Amazon or other suppliers, then that's not as good for Facebook Marketplace, it seems. So it's good to have one. So one like this would be really good. So a couple of her pictures, they kind of had this, but like writing on it and some kind of like special offers from the supplier website. So I basically said to her, what I'd like you to do is basically just the first picture, kind of like that, and then other pictures so maybe the dimensions on, or if it's like an electric item, like the voltage, how many watts or whatever, then maybe put that on the second, third, fourth picture if it's still a good picture. But the first picture, just keep it clean, nothing, just, as I said. And also, I know, yeah, so I asked her do this items from this category. And I noticed she did a couple from that category, but kind of swayed and did kind of categories that were similar, but not exactly that. So I just got to be more specific with her from now on. So that's, you know, my responsibility, lesson learned. Just got to be more specific with what I want. But it's going well, you know, we've made a lot of progress. You know, I made these training videos for her with like written instructions, and she's already got to work. I've tested her, I've given her feedback, and now she's ready to rock, have another listing session. So that's good. And I'm still going to be listing myself because I'm still learning this. I'm still learning what sells and how to sell on this thing. It's quite complicated as well, at least compared to eBay or Amazon, selling on those platforms, because Facebook Marketplace dropshipping in the UK, in order to make the sale, they can't just buy it. What they have to do is they have to message you. They have to send you a message, you have to chat with them, and then normally on Facebook Facebook Marketplace, at least in the UK, not with dropshipping but in general, Facebook Marketplace, people like meet up, people go to your house to collect the item, they pay cash, or maybe when they arrive, get the item, they send you a bank transfer, something like that. So it's a lot rarer that people will message you, you say to them, I'll say to them, send payment here, and then I'll send it to you. That's a lot rarer that happens, and people feel a lot less comfortable with it, but that's the only option currently. So yeah, the game really has been like me just kind of chatting with people, trying to get them to pay me basically in advance. You know, I always tell them pay with PayPal because they give you protection, they give the buyer and the seller protection. You can open a PayPal case if, you know, if for whatever reason there's a problem, which there wouldn't be. But it seems that even telling people that, they're still like, no, they don't feel safe. It kind of finds that people either are open to it or not. I found that I can't really sway them. I've swayed one person, I made 20 quid profit off her. But it's difficult to sway people with this one. And a couple people have sent me a bank transfer. But yeah, and that's because they didn't have the PayPal option for whatever reason, they just couldn't do it. So I said, okay, your PayPal protects you more, but if you're happy with the bank transfer, do me a bank transfer. And they did. Yesterday a lady sent me 100 quid. So cool. So yeah, you know, it's a lot tougher, but it's like another game. You got to figure out this game, chatting with people, making them feel comfortable, just, you know, coming across professional, that kind of thing. So thank you for watching. I'll leave this video here. Subscribe to the channel, support it by giving me a like, and see you in the next video.